lamps glow on cobblestone, where voices hum in hushed tone. The river's breeze stirs memory of whispered laughs and melody, where met beneath the sultry heat. At midnight on Basin Street, and every note the band would play pulled us closer till break of day. Midnight on Basin Street we swayed in shadows where our hearts were laid. A trumpet cried, a sax replied, two souls in rhythm open-eyed. Though dawn would steal your hand from mine, our song still echoes through the time. Your dress brushed past the faded walls, we danced between those smoky halls. The bass would whisper soft and low, as if it only knew our flow. The wood midnight on Basin Street. But as the final chord would die, I saw the tears you tried to hide. Midnight on Basin Street we swayed in shadows where our hearts were laid. A trumpet cried, a sax replied, two souls in rhythm open-eyed. Though dawn would steal your hand from mine, our song still echoes through that time. No vows were made, promises kept, just fleeting moments where we were. But in that our fate fell sweet beneath the lights of Basin Street. Midnight on Basin Street remains a ghost of love in twilight lanes. Whenever moonlight bids me roam, I hear that music call me home. Two hearts once touched in perfect beat. At midnight on Basin Street. You twirled in with a feathered hat. Your heels clicked loud, I noticed that. The band played fast, my drink stood still. My heart jumped like a windowsill. You smiled once, I missed my cue. Guess I'm always one step from you. The dance floor spun like carousel. You laughed and cast your little spell. One step from you, but miles behind. Chasing rhythm I can't find. You glide like jazz, I trip like blues. In these shoes I always lose. Each time I reach, you slip right through. I'm always just one step from you. You leave the room, the trumpets cheer. Archie keep out for bed, drink out such sincere. You like you know I brew you, and boy it long too. He that keep on a tranquil fear, I chase foot like he blow fats and shoes, and I just stomp in dancing blues. I try to match your tempo tight, but girl, you're swing and I'm just night. One step from you, but miles behind. Chasing rhythm I can't find. You glide like jazz, I trip like blues. In these shoes I always lose. Each time I reach, you slip right through. I'm always just one step from you. Maybe I'll learn your dance, or someday when my feet find what my heart won't say. Till then I watch you twist and twirl, the ragtime queen, the untamed girl. One step from you, it's how it goes. Your champagne highs, I'm tiptoe lows. Still I return night after night to miss your steps and lose the fight. But oh, what a joy to chase you through far from you. Forever just one step. The stars were tired, the night turned pale. Your footsteps faded down the trail. No words were left, just silent breath. A kiss that sounded much like death. And in the hush, before the light, the trumpet cried. It knew you right. It played a note so soft and low, as if it saw you let me go. The trumpet cried at dawn, while shadows stretched and love was gone. No orchestra, no grand goodbye, just brass that mourned beneath the sky. And though you didn't speak a word, that trumpet told me all it heard. Your chair was warm, your glass half filled. The air was sweet, the promise stilled. The band had packed, the lights were dim, but one horn stayed to sing your hymn. It pierced the day, it broke the blue, as if it wept the loss of you. A single note, a final breath, a solo played the sound of death. The trumpet cried at dawn, while shadows stretched and love was gone. No orchestra, no grand goodbye, just brass that mourned beneath the sky. And though you didn't speak a word, that trumpet told me all it heard. I used to fear the break of day, but now it sings where memories stay. Each morning comes with that refrain, a horn that cries your name in vain. The trumpet cried at dawn, when all I loved had been withdrawn. Its echo walks the floor I knew, its silence plays the song of you. And every time the sun is drawn, I swear I hear that trumpet cry at dawn. in the parlor and jazz on the floor. Chandelier's crooked, but who's keeping score? My shoes are scuffed, my hat's in askew, and I'm still waiting here for you. The night is young, the moon's half drunk, and a heart's like mine go thunk, thunk, thunk. You said you'd show by 10:30, but I've been poured since God knows when. Gin in the parlor, trouble and gloom, dancing with shadows all over the room. The neighbors can whisper, the preacher may frown, but I mix my regrets with the best gin in town. So come if you're coming, or don't if you want, but I'll raise a glass for the things that you don't. Your lipstick still smudged on the rim of my glass. I keep it like proof that the good times don't last. The band keeps swinging like nothing is wrong, but even the trumpets forgetting our song. I hum to myself with a crooked grin while the hours slip slow through the tonic and gin. Your perfume's hanging on the drape like scandal dressed in satin shade. Gin in the parlor, secrets in blue, dancing with ghosts all over the room. The clock's lost its hands, but I'm feeling just fine with a twist of your memory drowned in my wine. So send me a sign or send me away, but I'm toasting the mess we made today straight. I'll tango with doubt, I'll foxtrot with pain, I'll waltz through the thunder, I'll sit through the rain. But darling, don't knock if your heart's still unsure. This parlor's for those who know what they're in for. Gin in the parlor, last call in my chest. You made a fine mess, and you made it to the best. So whether you come back or stay where you are, you'll find me with gin and one line at the bar. Fight. Took my smile, took my gin, left me dancing with my sins. But when I cry, my feet don't know. They tap that pain down to my toes. I sob and swing, I weep in time. My heartbreak got a perfect rhyme. It's a black bottom heartache, low and sweet. I lost his love, but not my beat. He took his coat, he took the rain, but left the jazz inside my pain. So I shimmy through the ache, a broken heart that still can shake. The neighbors say I lost my man, but honey, I still got my band. My heels are high, my tears are deep, but rhythm robs me off to sleep. They stole my joy, but not my shoes. They're dancing blues and sipping truth. I'm sobbing sharp, I'm crying flat, but every note still lands like that.
It's the black bottom heartache, low and sweet. I lost his love, but not my beat. He took the dog, he took the bed, but not the jazz inside my head. So I just shimmy through the ache, a broken heart that still can shake. Don't need no man to hold my hand. This pain comes with a full brass band. So call me sad, but don't forget I'm the swingin'est sorrow you ever met. It's the black bottom heartache, slow and sly. He left the room, but not my high. I twist my tears into a grin. I dance the hurt, I toast the sin. You can't outrun the way I move. I got the blues, but I still groove. Oh.
You took my hand on beat for two. The lights came down, the stars came through. Your smile said yes before the cue. And suddenly the world just flew. The band played sweet, the rhythm swayed. Our hearts obeyed the notes they played. And though we'd never met before, we danced like we'd been here once more. It was a swing time serenade, where strangers fall and fear will fade. You spun me slow, then pulled me near, and I forgot the yesteryear. With every glide the night obeyed, our love began in swing time shade. The trumpet soared, the floor was gold. My nerves let go, your hand took hold. Your touch was sharp, my dress was light, and nothing else existed right. The violins began to sigh, and you just whispered, "Flex not." Oh, this tune feels 10 years long, but was a swing time serenade. No need for vows, no need for names, just footwork, fire, and playful games. We danced like fate had made the blade to cut our hearts in swing time shade. Now when I hear that clarinet, I taste the kiss I can't forget. Some loves don't need the morning light, they live inside one perfect night. It was a swing time serenade, where music gave, and we obeyed, where you still remain. Inside that song, inside that flame, no wedding bells, no slow parade, just that and that swing time serenade.
call me doll with every breath. You promise stars, you swear to death. You write me poems, paint me skies, but boy, I see through lullabies. You say you love me, that's absurd. If you don't dance, it don't mean a word. You quote the books, you play the part, but rhythm doesn't fake the heart. It don't mean a word if your feet don't move. If you can't swing, then you can't prove that all those lines and honey tones aren't just jazz on broken bones. So take my hand, take a hike, 'cause talk is cheap but swing's what I like. You buy me drinks, you light my smokes, you charm the crowd with clever jokes. But when the band begins to play, you freeze like rain in cabaret. I need a man who turns and twirls, not one who trips on every girl. So save your sonnets, skip the sighs, the truth is written in your thighs. It don't mean a word if your feet don't move. If you can't swing, then you can't prove that all those lines and honey tones aren't just jazz on broken bones. So take my hand or take a hike, 'cause talk is cheap but swing's what I like. Don't send me flowers, don't bring wine, just meet me where the bass aligns. If you can't bounce to that bass drum beat, then baby stay off my two left feet. It don't mean a word or no, not a thing without a slide, a snap, a swing. You wanna love me, hit the floor, or else don't knock on my heart's door. So take a step or say goodbye, 'cause darling, I was born to fly.
You tipped your hat and took my hand, like dancers only understand. Your cufflink shone, your shoes were gold, and I forgot what I was told. No need for clocks or talking fast, you held me like a first and last. The chandeliers began to gleam, and suddenly we matched the dream. It's a top hat love song, slow and true. With every glide I fell for you. We didn't speak, we didn't try, we let the violins reply. 1, 2, 3, and I was gone, lost inside that ballroom song. The dance floor turned, the air stood still. You moved me with a subtle thrill. The world grew small beneath your gaze. I melted through that velvet haze, and though I never caught your name, I danced away from who I came. A single night, a silken spin, and love stepped in where words had been. It's top hat love song, soft and right. You held me gently through the night. No vows were made, no need to chase. The rhythm knew our perfect place. A waltz aside, then you were gone. but I still sway to that love song. Some hearts are stitched in feather ties, shoes and moonlit stars, and though the morning took the tune, I hum it still. It's a top hat love song, pure and brief, a touch of grace, a hint of grief. You danced away, but not my heart. It plays your step in every part. So when the music drifts along, I'll always hear our top hat. You spun me fast, then let me go, right through the lights and down the show. The trumpet laughed, the rhythm burned, but deep inside the tables turned. You dipped me low, I caught your eye, and that was our jitterbug goodbye. The crowd just clapped, the night was loud, but silence danced inside the sound. Jitterbug goodbye, dressed up in swing, you left me reeling without a ring. We two-stepped through a final lie. You left in time, but not in why. One last spin, one last sigh. That's how you gave your jitterbug goodbye. My dress still sways, the music plays, but your cologne has lost its stain. The saxophone repeats your name, but I no longer feel the flame. The floor remembers where we cried. Our footsteps wrote that sweet goodbye. And though the crowd keeps moving fast, my heart still trips on what we had. That jitterbug goodbye, dressed up in swing, you left me reeling without a ring. We two-stepped through a final lie. You left in time, but not in why. One last spin, one last sigh. That's how you gave your jitterbug goodbye. No letter left, no final kiss, just rhythm fading into this. A turning world, a sudden hush. The music slowed, you lost your touch. Jitterbug goodbye, slick as the night. You danced away from holding tight. Now every chorus, every cry still taps along to your goodbye. The band plays on, the trumpets dry, but they can't change that jitterbug goodbye.
The curtains fade, the chairs are bare, but someone still is smoking there. A lipstick stain on crystal rim, a shadow sways, the lights are dim. The band is gone, the bar is closed, but I still sing for Cabaret Ghost. You swear you saw her in the haze, still humming songs from better days. Cabaret Ghost. in trembling hand. Piano's out of tune and tied, but plays itself when no one's hide. A feather boa in the hall, her gloves still clinging to the wall. And when the moonlight floods the floor, you'll hear the heels that came before. A flash of red, a silent cheer. The past still sings if you can hear. Cabaret ghosts in sequins and shame, dancing through silence, whispering names. They waltz through ruins, toast to the air, clinging to echoes that once were there. When love was loud and laughter grand, now ghosts hold glasses in trembling hands. I light a match, I pour the gin, and let their stories pull me in. A velvet stage, a smoky kiss, they haunt me sweetly, just like this. Cabaret ghosts, forever in bloom, dancing alone in an empty room. And when I sing, I feel them near, a breath, a breeze, a silent cheer. So pour a toast and raise it high for cabaret ghosts who never die. Packed no bags, I made no calls, just walked beneath the skyline's falls. The station hummed a low refrain, and there it stood, the dusk-bound train. No destination, just escape, a ghost in coat and shifting shape. The ticket asked for nothing more than silence past the platform door. Take the dust train, leave the light, let shadows wrap the wrongs in night. No questions asked, no names to give, just ride the rails and try to live. Let every mile erase the pain and start again on that dust train. The windows blurred with twilight sigh as buildings waved a muted goodbye. Your voice was faint, a trailing chord, a memory I can't afford. The track ahead was smooth and still, but I could feel the climb uphill. No one to greet, no one to blame, just fading heat and distant flame. Take the dust train, leave the light, let shadows wrap the wrongs in night. No questions asked, no names to give, just ride the rails and try to live. Let every mile erase the pain and start again on that dust train. Maybe someday at some old stop you'll board the same and time will drop. We'll sit in silence, side by side, two hearts who ran and never lied. Take the dust train, soft and slow. Let midnight tell you where to go. No need for maps, just let it rain. Inside this heart, inside this train. A second chance, a softer lane. It all begins on the dust train. You kissed me hard, then disappeared. Left lipstick bruises, whiskey smeared. The air still holds your cigarette. Your taste is something I regret. But deeper still, and soft like this, the salt you left upon my lips. You said it's nothing, then said more, with every step out through my door. Salt on my lips, fire in my veins. You were the storm that loved the flames. You touched like jazz, no plan, just feel, and made the night too loud to real. Now silence burns with thrill one sip, and all that's left is salt on my lips. Your laughter spins inside my glass like records scratched from nights that pass. I chase your voice through vinyl hits, but all I find is bitterness. Your hands were chords I couldn't play, but oh how sweet they used to stay. We never danced, but we still sway inside a song we never made. Salt on my lips, fire in my veins. You were a storm that loved the flames. You touched like jazz, no plan, just feel, and made the night too loud to real. Now silence burns with thrill and sips, and all that's left is salt on my lips. I wear that kiss like second skin, trace away your hands had been. You never stayed, and never should, but baby wrong has never felt so good. Salt on my lips like ocean rain that dance through heartbreak, love and shame. You played a tune and dropped the mic, left me in smoke, alone, unliked. But I still crave that phantom grill, and all the salt you left on my lips. I light a match, then watch it die. I pour a drink and wonder why the room still leans where you once stood. Like shadows knowing love was good. No one to call, no one to be, just me, my ghost and memory. And every night I make the round, tracing echoes without sound. I walk around my shadow, slow and tight, in circles carved by missing light. The clock don't tick, the phone don't ring, but silence hums like everything. I'm not quite here, I'm not quite through, still turning where I last lost. Your coffee cup collects the dust, the window fogs from dreams and rust. The radio still plays too low, as if it grieves what it can't know. I hum along with half a smile, pretending we're just gone a while. But walls remember lonely mouth, but walls remember every sound. I keep circling around, I walk around my shadow, soft and slow, like something only moonlight knows. The world moves on, but I remain in looping steps that spell your name. No forward path, no way back through, just turning where I last lost you. You were the sun beneath my feet, now I just sway when notes repeat. And though your face has lost its glow, your shape still lives in how I go. My shadow, night by night, it's all I see in lack of light. That dance with silence, barren true, still haunting where I last lost. Not gone, not whole, not someone new, just round my shadow, missing you.
Came through the fall with a melody name. No past to his voice, no need to explain. Eyes like old verses, hands cold as flame. And nothing he gave me was ever the same. He whispered dreams I never knew, then vanished deep in morning's blue. The boy made of smoke, too soft to hold. He shimmered like silver, then turned into cold. He kissed like a secret, then slipped through the air and left me with silence that wasn't quite fair. No footprints to follow, no letters he wrote, just ashes of love from a boy made of smoke. He moved like a saxophone curling through rain, a question unanswered, a heart with no name.
He spoke in half phrases with eyes that would close and vanish each time that the sunrise arose. No promises, no last goodbye, just shadow song and slipping sky. The boy made of smoke, too soft to hold. He shimmered like silver, then turned into cold. He kissed like a secret, then slipped through the air and left me with silence that wasn't quite fair. No footprints to follow, no letters he wrote, just ashes of love from a boy made of smoke. They say I dreamed him, that he wasn't real, but music remembers what time tries to steal. Each note in the dark still carries his name and burns like a flame without any flame. I've poured the last and let it burn. No more rounds for lessons learned. The bar still leans like broken pride. Once you sat arms open wide. I drank your lies and sat in sips, but now there's salt on every kiss. You said it's sweet, you said it's slow, but truth was buried in the show. Now there's no chaser left for your goodbye, just bourbon words and bloodshot sky. You played me soft, then slammed the door. Now all I taste is what you swore. I've got no toast, no prayer, no theft, just silence in the glass, and no chaser left. Your coat still hangs on nail and doubt, but all your warmth has flickered out. The jukebox knows to skip our song. It's too damn right to play so wrong. You taught me slow how trust can sting, like jazz that cuts without a swinging. You dressed your leaving up in grace, but left a bruise I still can chase. Now there's no chaser left for your goodbye, just bourbon words and bloodshot sky. You played me soft, then slammed the door. Now all I taste is what you swore. I've got no toast, no prayer, no theft, just silence in the glass, and no chaser left. I won't refill, I won't rewind. I'll sit right here and lose my mind. You were the fire, I was the glass. You lit me once, then lit me past. Now there's no chaser left, no sweet disguise, just bitter truths and dry replies. The bottle's done, the night is spent, and you're the dead I won't resent. So if you're gone, then go be wrecked. Just know I'm fine with no chaser left. You never brought me roses, but your eyes were close enough. You never made me promises, but your silence spoke of love. We danced around the question and tiptoed past the line. You were never mine to lose, but still you felt like mine. Some hearts don't break, they fade instead, like songs we hum but never said. You're my almost Valentine, the love I held but couldn't sign. We kissed in pauses, lived between what might have been and what has been. You're not a ghost, you're not divine. You're just my almost Valentine. You never said forever, and I never asked you to. We lived in crooked moments where everything felt true. You left before the story, but after the first page. Now every February I dance around your name. No bitter end, no fine, no fight, just too much day and not enough night. You're my almost Valentine, the one who blurred the warning sign. We touch like jazz, offbeat, unsure, but sweet enough to feel like more. You wore the truth, but not the time. You were my almost Valentine. I don't regret what didn't grow. Some flowers bloom, then never show, but still I hum a fleeting tune when hearts hang low beneath the moon. You're my almost Valentine, sigh between the sweetest line. Not quite a dream, not quite a scar, just someone close yet always far. You're not a verse that ends in rhyme. You're just my almost Valentine.
The rain taps soft on window glass, while needle hums through songs that pass. Your voice returns in vinyl hiss, a fading echo sealed in bliss. The room is still, the coffee cold, but every track still sings you bold. You left but didn't take the sound. Your love plays on in lost rebound. There's rain on the records, tears in the tune. You left in the silence but came back too soon. I sit with the static, alone with the groove. Each crack is a whisper how you once moved. The storm outside just knows the chords of everything we left in minor thirds. The cover's worn, the spine is bent, like pages filled with time we spent.
Your laughter lingers track by track. I drop the arm and bring you back. One chorus in, I taste your name. Then flip the side, it ends the same. I play the past like it's brand new, but every song still sings of you. There's rain on the records, tears in the tune. You left in the silence, but with a stare that sent me to getting reads a wisp of how you once moved. The storm outside just knows the chords of everything we left in minor third. I don't rewind, I let it melody still finds a way to crawl between the notes I miss and haunt me sweet with every hiss. There's rain on the record, ghosts in the air. You're gone from my arms, but not from my chair. The turntable spins, but I don't move. I'm dancing with lost in an empty room. You're gone in light, but pressed in sound. And that old record keeps spinning around.
She walks to the mic in satin and sin, a glass of gin, a world worn thin. The spotlight flickers, the band plays low, her heels click slow like falling snow. She lights a smoke, takes one deep breath, then sings of love, the dance with death. Each note she bends, each sigh she hides, is made of things she never cried. Smoke in her voice, fire in her eyes. She sings like truth and never lies. Her song's a wound wrapped up in lace, a haunted room beneath her face. You don't forget, you don't rejoice, you just remember the smoke in her voice. She never tells whose name she means, but every line rips in betweens of hotel keys and half goodbyes and lipstick stains on lullabies. She owns the stage, but not the pain. She sells the song, but keeps the rain. The audience claps, the room moves on, but part of her has long been gone. Smoke in her voice, fire in her eyes. She sings like truth and never lies. Her song's a wound wrapped in lace, a haunted room beneath her face. You don't forget, you don't rejoice, you just remember the smoke in her voice. She pours her ache into the air, and no one dares to meet her stare. She's not the dream you take back home, she's the last song before you're alone. Smoke in her voice and in her name, a velvet curse, a gentle flame. She sings, then leaves without a trace, just echoes a wrapped silken bass. And if you heard her once,
you'll know that jazz was born where her voice lay Corgon. You left without a single word, no final no, no promise heard, just colder mornings, quiet halls, and leaves adrift from empty walls. The autumn came like you once did, soft-footed truth that never hid. I watched your shadow fall with time as silence turned your voice to run. These are the leaves you left behind, moments dried and underlined. They fall in slow and golden grace, each one still shaped just like your face. I gather them though you're long gone, the season changed, but love is steady on. The scarf you wore still smells like dust of cedar smoke and softened must. I keep it hung by our chair, a keepsake bait of silent air. And when the wind creeps through the door, I swear your footsteps touch the floor. The trees let go, the skies release, but hearts don't turn with such ease. These are the leaves you left behind, moments dried and underlined. They fall in slow and golden grace, each one still shaped just like your face. I gather them though you're long gone. The season changed, but love stayed on. I never rake the garden path, I walk through memories not past, and every rustle, every bed still sings the song we didn't end. These are the leaves left behind, they cling to branches of my mind. As I breathe the colder air, I find you gently waiting there. You slept away with autumn's breath, but love, you know, it never left. The fog rolled in without a sound, like all the things we never found. The lamplight sways against the glass, a quiet nod to what won't pass. No sudden tears, no angry words, just echoes wrapped in sleeping birds. It isn't pain, it isn't peace, it's something soft that doesn't cease. It's just another misty night, the kind that hides the world from sight, where coffee cools and thoughts rewind, and love feels close but far behind. the kind of night you used to know, when nothing burns but nothing glows. Your name still hums in vinyl air, a note that lingers everywhere. The mirror's fog, the chair is bare, but somehow I still find you there. The sky's too shy to cry or shine, and so am I, but I'm just fine. I light a match, then let it fade, like all the almost plans we made. It's just another misty night, the kind that turns the loud to light, where silence plays the old refrain, and you return through glass and rain, not as a ghost, not as a flame, but as the air that speaks your name. No final kiss, no slamming door, just one soft step and never more. I'd call it love if it had stayed, but miss like you was never made. It's just another misty night, the kind that's gone before it's right. I pour a drink, I hum a tune, and think of you beneath the moon. Not in regret, not out of spite, just quietly, this misty